Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Pz.Sfl.IVb, the Tier 4 German SPG, and we're located on the north spawn of Lakeville. And the Pz.Sfl.IVb, I normally have a lot of difficulty actually pronouncing that name, is one of the German arties with a 10.5cm howitzer mounted in a turret, and is otherwise known as the cricket or the grasshopper. Now that turret could be used as a gun emplacement, and they did actually have a crane on the back of the vehicle that could actually lift off the turret and put it into a concrete emplacement. Now this particular Pz.Sfl.IVb is actually being driven by me. It's one of my Arty Day contents entrants, and up until the point that I was beaten by Sachet, also in a Pz.Sfl.IVb, this was the winning entry, but it was relegated to second place by her excellent replay on Tundra, where she managed to get the top gun. And I'm now aiming down the valley looking for a target, and I expect someone to turn up behind that rock very, very shortly. A light tank normally goes there, has a quick peek, and then pulls back. Now some enemy Arty are firing at just over the rise, but there's the first enemy, and it's a Panzer B2. Now that's the German version of the Char B1 tank, the German conversion of it, and I've got a hit into him already for 161, firing another round at him, but that one goes over the top of his tank, lands on the ground behind him. Still dialing in on him. Loaded, ready to go, aimed, and round out. Again, it just flies over the top. Now we've got a new target, Hetzer, the Panzerjäger 38. Round out on him, and that's a hit. 113 hit points. Put him in a lot of trouble because he's down to 58% of his health now. I'm almost loaded. It's about 13 seconds reload, and that shell flies right over the top of him. Even though it was fully dialed in, it actually went long, landed behind him. Going on the Panzer B2 again. This time I get a hit. 131 hit points. It hits the front of his vehicle, and he decides that he's going to move forward now, because he might as well, because he realizes next shot he will be out the game. Okay, and the Hetzer has decided he's safer being on the other side of the map, because the other side of that corridor, so he can shoot on the looks. But he gets taken out by the Panzer 4D, and I managed to get a hit there on the Sav M43 for 177. And he's been taken. Well, he's actually sitting behind those wrecks, but he's just been taken out by the looks. Now I've aimed at the Marder 38T, got a hit for 173. I can't see him now. I'm hoping that somebody's going to poke around the corner, and they do. And unfortunately my shell misses the Marder. So I'm up to 755 hit points. I think an enemy Arty has been spotted down the other end. It's the Birch gun, and I'm going to dial in on him. So wait for it to go in. I've marked my target. Round out. It goes long. Oh, actually it goes off to one side of the Birch gun. I can't see him, and the thing is that may have damaged him, but he may have been alerted by that and pulled away. Next round goes in. No joy. So it looks like he has pulled away. Yep, I'm pretty certain he's no longer there. We're up by 2 tanks at the moment. We've conquered the city, and our team are moving in on the enemy who are defending. The Lux has a quick look down the valley. Can't see anything. Matilda's been spotted near the enemy cap though, and I can't get a shot on them. I can't see the Birch gun, which means that he's probably behind that rock, seeing as he'd probably be seen if he was there by our tanks. Now there is an enemy Lux coming around that corner, but we can't see him now. Fire around it. Nope, no joy. Now, one of our tanks is an M5A1 Stuart, and he's got 2 kills already, but I can't see any tanks to fire at the moment. Our Type 95 is moving down. Oh, and I've spotted 2 tanks there. They're actually right down the other end, and unfortunately, I wasn't aiming them at the moment, but now I spotted what the Type 95 was firing at, and I dial in on where the M8A1 is firing from. And the round goes in, but I don't get a kill. I fire at the other position, which is occupied by the SAV M43. Almost fully loaded. Round out. Yep, that doesn't get anything either. Now, they must have moved. They must have moved the moment that my shells landed. But that looks is on his way up here, and there's a Type 95 guarding the pass. Unfortunately, he dodges to one side and my shell misses him. But he's coming up to try and have a go at the Type 95, who's got very low hit points. So's the looks, for that matter. He's going to come around the corner, and I'm loaded now. Round out. Oh, it fell behind the looks. This is bad news. Yep, we lose the Type 95. I'm almost loaded. Loaded. Round out. Kill shot. 51 hit points. He's out the game. No longer a threat to me. But unfortunately, we've lost a lot of tanks on the assault on the enemy cap. So I'm going to have to move down the valley and potentially take the enemy from behind. That Marder 38T was last seen in the valley, but he's obviously not there anymore. And we can see a Matilda defending against that Valentine. Of course, the Matilda is a very dangerous tank. Got heavy armour. The Marder's been spotted near the cap now. So there's nothing in the valley that's a threat. We're now down to just 3 tanks left against 4 enemy. Oh, we lost the tank. Well, the enemy lost the tank there. They lost the SAV M43, which means now it's 3 versus 3. There's still that Birch gun, the M8A1, and the Marder 38T. Now I'm coming down to help. I can see that the M5A1 Stuart has now got 5 kills, so he's 1 shot away from getting a top gun. And I can see the M8A1. Okay, he's been spotted, but I can't get a shot on him just yet. He's moving into view, and I fire a round in, get a big hit, 172 hit points on him. He's backing away. I lose sight of him there. I'm almost loaded. Well, I can move up into the rise, and then I might be able to spot him. The enemy loses the Marder 38C. And we lose the tank as well. We lose the Valentine too. So it's now 2 versus 2. And the enemy has got their M8A1 and the Birch gun. And the M8A1 is a danger to the M5 Stuart. And I'm reluctant to move down just in case he spots me and puts shots into me. It's got a better view range than I have. There's the Birch gun. Okay, there's the M5 Stuart. Okay, I'm dialing in on the M5 Stuart. He's the more dangerous opponent. The Birch gun can be taken out. Okay, get a kit on the M8A1. That gets me the high caliber. And I can hit the Birch gun now. And he's firing at me. But I want to give the kill to the Stuart because he's on a top gun. So if I can give the kill to him, I let him take the shot. The Birch gun's aiming at him, not at me, unfortunately. He takes a shot, hits into the Birch gun, but the Birch gun fires back and wipes him out, and he's only got 7 hit points left now. So it's me and the Birch gun, and I'm full health. The Birch gun's only got 7 hit points left. So I'm ready, and I'm conscious that if he comes around that corner, he's going to make an easy kill, but I want to make it difficult for him. So I'm going to go up onto the rise. I'm backing up, getting into position. If he comes around the corner, I'll put a 10.5 centimeter shell right into him. And I thought for entertainment's purposes, I might as well jump on top of him. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Arty! Bang! And that's him. He's out the game and we've won. And the chat was quite, oh my God, what are they going to do now? And yes, he thought I was going to lose. No, I had enough hit points. I could take a direct hit from the Birch gun and not worry about it. And that was quite a funny way to end the battle. So we end the battle with a win 8. Let's have a look. I think it was 4990. Actual fact, it was 5541 at the end of that battle. I managed to get an ace tanker in the Pz.Sfl.IVb or Grasshopper. And I also managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. I got 12. And lastly, I got the high caliber for doing the most damage in the battle altogether. Let's have a look at the team score. My high damage was 1,146 hit points, which more than the B2. I got 3 kills as opposed to the M5A1 Stuart, and I so wanted him to take that top gun. If he'd taken the birch gun, if he'd managed to fire enough shots into him, he would have got his top gun, and I would have been very happy with just 2 kills at the end. But even though it meant I would have ended up with a lower score on my base XP, but you know, it's one of those things you do if you're a player. You want your team to do well. You want to gift medals to people who can take them off their own effort. And in this occasion, I could hold back and wait for him to take the shots on the birch gun rather than take it myself and steal the top gun away from him. But unfortunately, he wasn't able to get it this time because the birch gun was just too hot on the trigger and took it away from him. So when it came to base XP, I was third on the table with 644. Now, that would have been a winning total, but for the fact that Pz.Sfl.IVb managed to put in an even better score than I did, and also within the Arty Day contest time parameters. So well done to Pz.Sfl.IVb. We look at the detail report. I fired 21 rounds. I got 7 direct hits, 7 penetration, 5 splash, damage of 1,146 hit points, of which 889 were at more than 300 meters. I received 1 hit, which was from the birch gun, and 1 penetration. But that didn't stop me from killing the birch gun with a point blank range, which worked out very nicely. I damaged 80 of the enemy, killed 3 of them. I earned 21,833 credits on a premium account, and after repair and ammunition resupply, I still had 19,307 credits. I earned 1 bond from the bond for the high caliber, and I also earned 966 XP times 3 for the first victory of the day, which meant I took away 2,898 XP altogether. But the important figure is this one, the 644 base XP for comparison with other team members. And this would have been a winner, but Pz.Sfl.IVb was better on the day, so congratulations. If you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.